now for the Peter Channel morning news on this Monday morning, March 28, 2017. Get on! And good morning to you all on this lovely Monday morning, March 28, 2017. Here I get news and odds here. And our top story. At 8:57, here is FBI Director James B. Company at National Security Agency and Backlash Roger set to testify Monday at the Intelligence Committee conclusion that Russia interfered in the 2016 presidential election, and they will also face questions. When President Trump set out to choose a Supreme Court nominee, one factor was critical: a proven record of Judge Neil Gorsuch's long paper trail of judicial officers from the State U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals. Prime Minister Theresa May is officially notified the European Union next Wednesday that the UK is leaving it, as Downing Street said she would write a letter to the European Council and that hope negotiations in terms of the future. That Tennessee teacher accused of kidnapping a 50-year-old former student mayor planned the injection events, according to the police. Thousands of people take to the streets and the streets of much for Europe rallies in protest against a referendum vote to leave the EU in London and United Kingdom September 3rd. As today marks the beginning of this tropical stream, which will last until the summer solstice on June 20th. President Donald Trump's job approval rate is dropped to 37%, while 58% of Americans just put in promoted so far. President New Cal figures so. Guyana, a large tree falls during the storm at Ghana's Kintampo waterfall, killed at least 17 people, mostly students, as they are visited the St. Nova capital on Sunday, officials said Monday. Secretary of State Rick Tillerson inaugurated trip to East Asia's Mumbai. Misunderstandings that arguably could have been avoided until Tillerson had followed a decades-old practice and spoken for himself today, State Department Press Corps. Russia summons the Israeli ambassador to explain air raids in Syria. Wolf should have halfway funded the Congress in 2013 summer recess. Letter to the desks of House Republican leaders demanded new strategy to fight one of the largest grievances in our time. Baton Rouge, a losing family just 1 year ago, praised the 70s for delivering a child along with the side of the world and now the morning the 70s death. Crews battled in the Sunshine Fire and the Sunshine Canyon area. Boiled car Sunday as crews battled wildfire near car on College Town. As a small wildfire forced people from their homes early Sunday night and dead trees that exploded into black plumes of smoke on 40 D's head. White House advisor Kellyanne Conway, for some reason George Conway, has been reportedly been chosen to lead the Civil Division of the Justice Department. Google's limited rival spring with the Northern Hemisphere in fall and the Southern Hemisphere with new noodles. China's latest mid-range rocket targets Taiwan, Taipei's defense minister said Monday. North Korea has improved the performance of the rocket engine in the past 6 months, according to Seoul's defense ministry. Press Secretary Sean Spicer on Monday is scheduled to hold a daily press briefing in the White House. Jeff Jones, Cuban president, second in command, is leaving the company after 6 months at a San Francisco-based ride-hailing company confirmed. Changing on the horizon of Arts State events field. Edinburgh's high school plans to go online. In the battle for digital India, video Vodafone teams up an idea. Jeff Jones, the president of Europe, has acquired a car hailing company after less than a year that they'll move on under two executive sources said. It's directly related to multiple companies that could expose charge sexual harassment. Up chat. Operates at a well site leased by Devon Energy Production Company New Guffey, Oklahoma, with this year's. After UN Wiggins dropped the bond, the countries that defended the title of the World Championship is equivalent to not your first guess. Look at stocks now. Down 93 points of trade, 1914.62. SP 5 down 3.13 points, 23, 70.25. Nasdaq up 24 cents at 5,901. The British physicist Stephen Hawking fears he will not become welcome to the United States because of criticism about President Donald Trump has treated the country's scientists. Within the years, says Blue Origin will begin to find humans in engine space that will grant the company funded by Amazon Chief President symbolic victory over the competitors like SpaceX. Born in Virginia, Gallagher to go pursue it. Cape Canaveral, Florida, a Delta IV rocket blasted off Saturday night to deliver $445 million U.S. military communications satellite over the net member of the planet network of 10 satellites. About half of Americans aged 45 to 84 have a moderate or high risk of heart disease. A number of women dies from Brazilian butt lift at Mary Clinic. Doug Foodmaker, Blue Buffaloes, we call it. Virgin is canned food because of the potential uplift. That blue wilderness Rocky Mountain red meat to the wet food and adult food which was sold to whiteheads has potential to carry higher risk. Peter Children's time is now 9:02 on this Monday morning here. And Holyoke, Massachusetts, where a 3-car accident intersected High Street and Sergeant Street of injuries. Okay, take a look at sports here. Last night, yesterday, the Boston Celtics fall to the Philadelphia 76, 105. Tonight, they'll be in the Guardians take on the Washington Wizards game time, 7:30 p.m. While the Boston Bruins take on Toronto Maple Leafs game time, 7:30 p.m. The Boston Red Sox take on the Baltimore Orioles game time, 105. If they make a movie about Duke's 16-17 season, they're going to need to change the end of the fifth rest story as Duke's dream season ends in disaster as early exit seals the Blue Devils' legacy. Jake Glenn from Fox Sports reports that NBA and NFL security believe that he had located Tom Brady's stolen Super Bowl 31 jersey and it will be returned. Peter Children's time is now 9:03 on this Monday morning, and it is time now for a traffic and transit report. Let's start off MT where the red line experienced a minor delay between Braintree and Quincy Center due to a switch problem. Somebody knows why experienced a minor delays in the traffic. Commuter rail. Needham train 628 Estimado. Needham answered up in 5-10 minutes late to do it. Later about the outbound train. Needham train 603 73 inbound up in 10 minutes. Bay answer between Hershey and Needham answer to train traffic. Rockland train has departed. Rockland train 108 8:15 a.m. is departed. Rockland is operating 10 minutes after due to urban cancellation. Rockland train 108 8:15 inbound. We're making a stop at River Works Company 192 passengers and New River Rockland train 192 838 from Beverly is canceled today. Best Bay take train 160 814 from Beverly 834 from Beverly 108. Alright, highways and byways here. $95 southbound. It is backed up from Bridgeport all the way down to Stanford. Merritt Parkway, westbound and back up to Bridgeport out of Stanford. 91 northbound side. It is backed up from 691 and Merritt all the way up to Interstate 84. 891 is southbound side. So tonight with 91 in Harvard 84 eastbound side is backed up from West Harvard out of Harvard, Connecticut. 91 on the northbound side is backed up from 291 and 57 in Springfield. 99 the northbound side also 122 with Socket here. 95 on the southbound side is slow around. Route 146 downtown Providence. 95 on the northbound side is backed up around. First line with the downtown Providence. James Town, Meadow and Newport Bridges out. Lincoln here. 140 on the southbound side of Little Route 6 to the Bedford here. 24 on the northbound side of Little from Avon down around 139 in Stoughton here. Route 3 on the northbound side is backed up from 18 Waving down to Braintree, but 95 on the northbound side is Little from Route 1 in shared all the way to Route 128 Kenton. 7 express on the northbound side of Little from the Braintree split all the way to the Mass Pack eastbound side of Little from Framingham all the way down to the 7 Expressway, Mass Pack westbound side of Little from Logan Airport down to South Boston. Mass Pack westbound side of Little from Newton all the way down to 128 on the northbound side and the back to Negan all the way after. Route 20 Waltham, 128 southbound side of Linfield all the way to Woburn and Hillbase Gamma. Route 2 in Lexington. 93 the southbound side of Swell from Bedford all the way down to the Zakin Bridge. Route 1 the southbound side of Swell from Chilton and Charleston. 128 southbound side of Little from Route 3 the southbound side of Little after 45 up below. 93 the southbound side of Little during director. And you take 89 southbound side of Little after getting able to upstate Vermont. Here, Peter Children's time is now 9:06 on this Monday morning. Here and it's time now for a weather report. Here. And take a look at radar. And it's clear as a whistle here. Okay, 7-day forecast goes like this. For today, south skies about 51 degrees. North about 10 miles per hour with gust at 30 miles per hour. For tonight, podcast about 29 degrees. Northwest about 3 to 6 miles per hour. For Tuesday, put these in the podcast about 52 about 29 degrees. West about 3 to 6 miles per hour. Wednesday, sunny to mostly close about 33, about 13 degrees. North winds about 9 to 60 miles, gust at 28 miles an hour. Thursday, sunny to mostly close about 33, about 22 degrees. Friday, Monday, sunny to mostly close about 46, about 37 degrees. Saturday, a chance of showers. And rain, mostly clouds about 60, about 34 degrees. Chance ratio 35%. For Sunday, chance of rain and sleet, mostly clouds. How about 42 degrees and chance ratio 30%? Currently in Taunton, it's first clouds 40 degrees, and Dalton is 36, and Betsfield 39. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel Morning News on this March 2017 on a Monday morning. I'm Peter. Good morning, good afternoon. See you at noon time for a noon time report. Hope you have a good morning.